Hello guys, it's Wade here with your Thursday Smart Pagan Perspective. Am I in shot? I don't know. Yeah, and welcome to Thursday Smart Pagan Perspective. This is my second to last week here on the Pagan Perspective, unfortunately. If you watched my last video, it kind of cut out, I think it was the last one or the one before. It kind of cut out when I was trying to talk about it and I really didn't have time to do it. Basically, it's my final year at uni and I really want to focus on my work there. I just had one deadline and I've got two next year. But obviously they're spaced out because they're different projects. And I realised while I was doing this project, yes, it's only a little bit of time, but with the kit that I'm using at the moment to upload videos and get things on, it's taking up about 3 or 4 hours of my time just to upload a video, and it stops me from doing my other work because I work and composite things on the computer because I'm an animator and a visual artist, web design and stuff, so I need everything to be running smoothly, and I'm running on an old laptop at the moment now. I did miss last week's video because my deadline was the Thursday and then my presentation was the Friday, and I'd stayed up all Wednesday night till Thursday and then handed my stuff in, and by the time I came back off and just fell asleep, and I've just been so stressed with everything. So I'm going to do what I was going to do last week in this video, just say I cover both subjects. But yeah, now like I said the other week, I'm so grateful for being able to be a part of Pagan Perspective, and it's been such a fantastic time to be able to share my opinions, discuss things with people, and it's been a really, really interesting part of my life, and I've grown so much. I mean, if you look at my first video with Nancy Rabbit when I was a sub to how I am now, it's gave me the confidence to do the things that I want, to take control of things and organise myself a bit better. And over this past year, there's been various different things that I've gone through, which I haven't shared so much with you lot, more personal things, and I think this time in my life right now is so important to me, and I think I've put myself in a brilliant situation right now just to make sure I do my best now, and I feel that Pagan Perspective, although it's fantastic and it's been brilliant part of my life, right now I need to take a break from it and from YouTube, because it's not benefiting me in the time that I can be using to better my career, you know what I mean? And that's important to me right now, considering I'm in my final year of uni. So I just want to thank everybody that's been a part of helping me be part of this channel, community with me, who's helped me, and all the members of the team, because it's really been fantastic. So thank you to everyone on Pagan Perspective and who's been a part of it, because it's not only the members who make the videos each week, it's also the people who take part in discussing things with us, whether we like each other or whether we don't. So thank you for that. And okay, I'm just going to go straight into it. First topic, it was last week's topic, which was technology. Now, it was discussing basically how do we feel as pagans using, is it okay to get a high-end gadget, obviously in terms of carbon footprint, etc. Like I said, I work with web design, I work with computers all the time, music, all different things, because I do singing, I do animating, I do web design. So it's important to me for me to have the top level gadgets. Now, I've never ever before worried about carbon footprint. I think probably because I'm quite young, and I think I've just never really, I don't want to say bothered, because obviously my belief system, it's important, but it's not been something that I've really considered so much. Now, this leads me on to the next question. I've just ordered a MacBook Pro, and I just wanted to say that it wasn't the reason that I bought it. I bought it because it's the best I can have for what I need it for, but it's also got a pretty good carbon footprint. It's got special inbuilt technology which help reduce that. So if anybody is really worried about that, laptop wise, I mean, they are considerably a lot more expensive than normal laptops, but maybe an Apple product is something you want to look into, because they tend to be a lot greener than any of the current one. Well, I'm not going to say that because I'm not completely sure, but from my knowledge, it's one of the greenest laptops, and I should have thought the iPhone and iPad would run suit almost. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it doesn't matter to me, because although it does matter, my career, and I mean, as a human, our goal is to survive, and for me to survive, I need a career, and the things I'm good at require these things, and I don't know, just right now I need to use them. So I think it comes down to your preference. Do you need them, and do you really want that on your conscience? If you can deal with that, that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, everything's doing something to the earth. Cars, that's like saying I'm not going to get a car, I'm just going to walk everywhere because of the carbon footprint. Um, but I do think it's a good question to ask. I do think it's a really good question to ask because some people don't consider that. Um, I think the amount of electricity usage is important. Things that you can regulate are things that I want to outline, just like your electricity usage and stuff, because that's important. The items that you buy don't necessarily. Sometimes they're just something that you can't help. As a human being, um, they're the things that everyday life requires. So yeah, so that's what I can really say on that without going into much depth there. If I'm talking really slow and like today, it's because I'm absolutely knackered. So I do apologise because I've been at work every day. I've not been at uni. I've been at work, and when I've been back from work, I've done work till like 4 o'clock in the morning, then gone to uni or work the next day. So I am a bit drowsy right now. And Christmas is only going to be worse because the hours I'm working over Christmas are ridiculous. But yeah, so this week's topic is actually illness, and this is really interesting because these are things that I've thought about over the past few months, and also because there's a lot of things like personal to me that I haven't got depression, but there's people close to me who have, and there've always been like thoughts, would that affect it, etc. Basically, the question is asking if I'm ill. First of all, if I'm ill, just cold, just ill. Um, should I be doing anything to do with witchcraft, etc.? No. In my opinion, if it's just a one-off thing, wait it out. Simply because you don't really want it meddling with things. It's so easy to say, I need to do it now, I want to do it now, but sometimes it's better to just wait things out anyway. I mean, I personally think that if you're ill with a cold or something, the way your body regularly works at, the rate it works at regularly, becomes imbalanced. Now, this is how I'm trying to share it onto the side of what if I've got depression, etc. Because if you've had depression for a while, it's not something that's going to go away instantaneously, really, is it? And I don't want to say to you, you shouldn't be doing anything because you've got depression, because that's ridiculous. We're not all 100% ourselves all of the time. Heck, I'm ill most of the time anyway. I've always got a bloody cold. But the thing is, you just have to find the best time for you. If it's a one-off illness and you're like, oh, I don't want to do it, oh, don't do it. At the end of the day, it's your choice to do things within witchcraft or whatever area of your belief system, prayers, etc. Don't do them if you're not feeling up to it, because we spend so much time telling everyone, use a circle, protect yourself, etc., etc., and pushing people then to make sure they get things on the Sabbath and make sure they do that Esbat and make sure they do everything. And then we forget, actually, if we're telling people to protect themselves, maybe we should just allow people to do them at their own pace. And if they're too lazy to do it, they're too lazy to do it. At the end of the day, it's your life to take it under your wing and put your life into your own control. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. If you feel you're too ill to do something, don't strain your body to go and do something. People will say, oh, what's it going to take? You're only going to sit down, chant around a candle. That focus, one, you probably won't get. Two, it's incredibly draining, incredibly draining. I just think, do what you feel is comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable doing it while you're ill, you don't have to do it. Leave it, wait it out to when you do feel better to do it, because you'll feel better in yourself knowing I wasn't ill when I did that, so there's nothing that can affect it. I would gave my 100% to it that I could have at the time. If you're suffering from depression or a mental illness, and you're not really sure, I mean, the thing is, I can't talk on this in a level because I don't know specifically everybody's mental illness, and I can't say for this you can do this, because at the end of the day, I think we should all be doing these, and we should all be looking at what we're about to do before we do it and thinking, have I worded that right? Is it right that I do this? I hardly ever do any spell work or any witchcraft stuff anymore, because sometimes I just like nature to take its own toll and take its way, and I'm the kind of Wiccan that appreciates. I'm saying Wiccan like that because by saying I'm not practicing it, some people will go, well, you're not Wiccan. What I mean is, I like to sit back and watch nature take its course and not intervene so much. You know what I mean? There's some people that take witchcraft to the extreme and everything they want, because it almost becomes a bloody list to Santa. They literally do a spell for every single thing. But no, I'm not that kind of person. I tend to let things flow anyway. So just wait it out. It's not, your life's not going to end. You just literally need to find the best time for you. If it's something that's a constant illness, just find when you feel the best, and just, if you really want to do it, do it. At the end of the day, it's your choice to do it. And if you feel comfortable doing it, then there's no other way you can go about it, really. The only knock-on effect is going to be if you haven't put 100% mentally into it, like 100% that you know what you're doing is what you feel you want to achieve. It's all in your belief, not in the physical aspect that you're in. I just want to highlight the fact, like, that your energy won't be 100% if you're ill, if you've got a cold or something. It's hard because obviously I don't know I can't tell you specifically. I mean, this is something that you have to decide on your own terms, as is everything pretty much in paganism. But, oh sorry, my sock was itching. But yeah, no, you got to do your own. You got to take it your own way. Deal with it your own way. I think it's out of line if I kind of say you shouldn't do it because of that. Because, like I say, I'm never 100% all the time, and I don't think it's right for anybody to say that. If you feel right, this is it now. If you feel right in doing something, do it. If you feel comfortable doing it, do it. If you feel that you're extremely ill, my advice is to wait it out. Otherwise, do it. Right, that is that summarised in the video. I'm not a pharmacist, I'm not a doctor, I am not a high priest. That's my opinion from a Wiccan who has practised since he was 12 or 13, I'm not completely sure, so don't hold that against me, you little YouTubers. So yeah, I'm going to put my Yule tree, Christmas tree up now, and I hope you all have a fantastic Yule, because I'll see you next Thursday in Yule for my final video, which will be sad, but I will return to YouTube hopefully sometime in the future. In the future, probably not any sooner than a year and a half, which feels like ages away, but I think I need this time now just to focus on myself and what projects I want to achieve, and take a break from the YouTube community. But it's been fantastic anyway. I'm going to talk about this next week, so I don't know why I'm telling you a week in advance. But yeah, have a fantastic Yule. Have a brilliant day. I'll see you next Yule. I'll see you on the day itself anyway. So yeah, blessed be. Peace out.